Now, we talked a little bit about the debugger in Pycharm. The debugger is very, very useful. And one of the things that Pycharm does for us that's really nice is it provides this debugger. And so there's my print out the numbers from 1 to 200. And if I want to, I can insert what's called a breakpoint, right? That's why it's highlighted in this color. That's why I have this little circle on line 2 here. Every time I put in a breakpoint, what it allows me to do is it allows me to pause my execution, and I'm starting the debugger here. But what it allows me to do is pause. Every time it hits this line, right before it does this thing, it pauses because I have a breakpoint here. And what it shows me down here, I know this is way too small for you to see, but if you do this on your computer, if you start the debugger, what you'll see is it gives you the value of x, that counter variable, every time it pauses there. So I can hit run again, or I can hit go to the next step. And you can see the value of x is also reflected up here. And it updates this here. It says x is equal to an int that has the value of 2. So every time I go through this loop, it's updating. Being able to pause in the middle of updating your code, or in the middle of running your code, allows you to see where you might think a variable is equal to something, but it's actually equal to something else. And that's a frequent problem when we're running our code. That's one of the ways that we can have an error that's really hard to track down. So a debugger is very useful in terms of just sort of peeking into our code and seeing what's going on. Because if I just run this code regular without the debugger, you can see here, it just zips right through it. I can't figure out what's going on in there because it's over before I can even respond to it. So if you need to pause in the execution of your code and kind of check and see where things are at, please remember that the debugger is there for that purpose. That's why we have it, and you should use it when you're building complex things. And you can put in as many breakpoints as you want. It'll pause every time there's a breakpoint.